What's up, print fam? Welcome back to the print shop. I have had the Summa flatbed cutter for almost 5 years. We're coming up on 5 years. I can't believe it. But when I moved to this new warehouse, there were some issues that we started having with the Summa that I just didn't have at the old warehouse. The Summa has 3 tool slots, 1, 2, and 3. This slot is for the camera registration. So you can see actually the shadow or the light being beamed there. When you put your material down, it typically will have the registration dots, and it will look for the registration dots with the camera and go around and find them all. The problem was we've got 8 windows in this area, and typically in the morning or the late evening, the sun would be shining in on the table, and it would make it so that certain registration dots wouldn't read because they were just brightly lit with sun. So we took the opportunity yesterday to take some cardboard and cover up the windows. Is it the prettiest thing? No, but it was free. I've had the cardboard just like I had the cardboard to make the boxes, and it was free. So we got it done to try to help with 2 different things. Thing number 1, we have this glow-in-the-dark media that, because it's not white and the dot isn't quite as easy to see with the extra reflection on the material, we had to manually put the dots. We also, over around this corner, have clear and static cling and other kind of specialty materials that have the same issue. The only material that tend to be perfect every time, except for when the bright sun was on it, was white. But if the sun wasn't on it with the other specialty materials, we still had issues. We even tried cutting DTF the other day to simplify it, and it didn't like it either. I think just because it was too bright in this area. Now, the second thing we're trying to accomplish is this corner of the shop gets the most heated because there's 8 4-foot by 4-foot windows in this tiny space. We are hoping that it will help alleviate some of that heat to make this area more comfortable. All of this is to try to make the shop a better place to work. I'm working on kind of my vision map and what I want for the company, what I want for people, and I want the people to buy in on this. And that's part of this whole thing, making the shop more comfortable, making the work have less friction in it. Because with having less friction, it makes days like today a lot easier. I was at the park this morning with my kids. My kids are currently here watching a movie because they like to come here. They like to have the snacks that we have. And it makes it so that there's less friction. There's less friction for me. If the shop is clean, my kids aren't going to go around and touch everything. There's less friction for doing the work because everything has its place and you know where it is. So what are you doing in your shop to remove friction? And what are you doing to lean up your manufacturing that uses your brains and not your wallet? Thanks for watching, Print Fam, and we'll see you in the next one.